Dude, Trump is just fucking, he's crying, dude. Dude, Trump's in trouble. I mean, we got to look at something else, guys. Okay? We have to look at the big, beautiful bill, guys. Because the big, beautiful bill ain't big, it ain't beautiful, and it ain't fucking the big, beautiful bill. This failed today, too. Look at this. Look at this, dude. It got voted down, okay? So Chip Roy, Clyde, Breachin, Norman, and Smucker all voted no. But, dude, it's reconciliation. This is for their budget. It couldn't even get out of committee, bro. Dude. And that's a big, right? 37, which means they need 19, right, for this thing to pass, bro. Crazy. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Crazy. 16 to 21. That's not good. So here's the problem. I want to discuss this because I know we've been talking a lot. I want to just take a sidebar here, okay? One of the sidebars that I want to take is I know we've been having a lot of discussions lately about these old legislators, people like Nancy Pelosi, right? People like, you know, even some of these guys like 𝗤𝗄𝗪, who is like a Nancy Pelosi, whatever, leftover. He's not that old. But there's been a lot of fighting about replacing certain people. And you know, people don't like 𝗤𝗄𝗪. I don't like 𝗤𝗄𝗪. But one thing I do want to talk about is the effectiveness of how they manage their caucus. And what I want to take you to, guys, is I want to take you to what 𝗤𝗄𝗪 did. All right, remember Chuck Schumer with the whole he wouldn't shut down the government. And everyone got mad at Chuck Schumer for not shutting down the government. But before Chuck Schumer did that, 𝗤𝗄𝗪 got every single Democrat to vote against that CR. Every single one of them fell in line. Even the purple district people, the red district people like Marie Gluesenkamp-Perez that normally vote for the Trumpian shit because all of their people are red, right? They're in that like deep purple district. But 𝗤𝗄𝗪's got everybody behind the no on the CR, okay? And now, whether you love Nancy Pelosi or you love 𝗤𝗄𝗪 or not, the reality is they're really good at getting everybody together and getting those fucking votes, getting that shit out of committee. Okay? Whenever the Democratic shit would die, it would usually die in the Senate because of Joe fucking Manchin and his little playmate, Kyrsten Sinema. Okay? Now, here's the problem. This guy is the problem. Okay? Because the reality is this guy right here, this Mike Johnson, he is a kiss ass. He is he will toot Trump's horn. He will eat shit to fucking please Trump. But this guy ain't Nancy Pelosi. Okay? He's not Nancy Pelosi. I don't think he's going to be able to advance any of Trump's legislation. You know what I mean? Because this guy just does not have that kind of skill. He does not. Like Trump is in real fucking trouble here because he's got a kiss ass, a sycophant who will fucking just whatever, follow him around, right? Remember? Let's look at the picture. Hold on. I'm doing all of this visually, okay? So Mike Johnson will do this. You know what I'm saying? Mike Johnson will show up. He will do whatever it takes. He will eat shit. He will lie. He will snivel. He will be the little outside guy who I'll follow you everywhere. I'll go tomorrow. I'll do everything you say. But he does not have command of the legislating and corralling aspect required to pass legislation. And this is part of the problem. This is why Trump has signed 200 executive orders, but they haven't passed any bills. And now all of the MAGA people are going to be mad as hell because none of Trump's agenda is becoming laws in the House because this guy just is not capable of doing any of this shit, right? He can't get it together. And he doesn't have the clout. I like this tweet right here, dude. Where was it? I retweeted it earlier. I feel like this one is the best. Dude, Mike Johnson's porn detector app is going to get a real workout this weekend. Dude, oh my God. It's so true. It's just so true. Because the problem is, this is the problem that Trump has. This is the same problem that Trump continues to have, guys, is he hires based on loyalty, okay? But loyalty isn't what gets the job done. It's fucking ability. Skill gets a job done, okay? And so now Trump has got to thread a needle with this reconciliation bill. They've got the debt ceiling coming up. 6 months is going to go real fucking quick, right? I mean, after the Chuck Schumer thing, what was that? That was like February, wasn't it? March, April. We're already a third of the way through the 6 months of the CR. So they have a ticking clock, dude. Trump is losing in the courts. Mike Johnson is not passing any legislation. All of the MAGA people are going to be mad at Mike Johnson. They're not going to blame Trump ever. So my thing is how long before Mike Johnson gets the boot, you know? That's the thing that's going to be interesting is how long before he gets the boot and who would even take his place? Oh, Lord, dude. I mean, this is like popcorn worthy, don't you think? And did you see the thing, though, Mike Johnson said today? Yeah, I mean, it's just going to be hard because he doesn't have, I don't think he has the capability. Look at this quote. This quote from today right here.
You were very critical of President Biden and his family's foreign business dealings. You supported an impeachment inquiry as a result of it. Are you equally concerned about President Trump's family's business dealings, especially given the fact that he is in a region now where his family has billions of dollars of investments in Doha and Saudi Arabia, and the fact that he has a crypto business now where he's auctioned off access to the White House for the highest bidder in his meme pool?
Look, there are authorities that police executive branch ethics rules. I'm not an expert in that. My expertise is here in the House, okay? I'll say that the reason many people refer to the Bidens as the Biden crime family is because they were doing all this stuff behind curtains, but in the back rooms. They were trying to conceal it.
Sure,
and they repeatedly lied about it. And they
that's why you had 2 years of investigations there and fucking Comer and Jordan, and you didn't find anything. All it was, right? Here's what we got. You ready? Hold on. I have my favorite Comer picture. Let me get this shit. Here we go. 2 years of Biden investigations produced this. That's it. That's all they had to show for 2 years. Bobulinski and, Burisma and, that's it, right? That's it, dude. Oh, Lord. But here, watch what he says here, though, dude. The backroom shit, but watch what he says.
Families, because they were doing all this stuff behind curtains, but in the back rooms. They were trying to conceal it, and they repeatedly lied about it. And
he's like, they were doing it behind curtains in the back rooms, kind of like when I go to the Grinder Club and my wife doesn't know I'm there. I'm behind the curtain. I'm in the back room, and it's like Matt Gaetz is on his knees in front of me, and shit just starts getting wild, let me tell you.
The reason many people refer to the Bidens as the Biden crime family is because they were doing all this stuff behind curtains, but in the back rooms. They were trying to conceal it, and they repeatedly lied about it, and they set up shell companies, and the family was all engaged and getting all on the dole. Whatever the President Trump is doing is out in the open. They're not trying to conceal anything.
Mr. Speaker, the investment in the meme coin, those folks are not transparent. We do not know who those people are.
I don't know anything about the meme coin thing. I don't know. I can just tell you that, President Trump has had nothing to hide. He's very upfront about it, and there are people who watch all the ethics of that. But I've got to be concerned with running the House of Representatives, and that's what I do.
Yeah, you just got to be concerned with not being able to get the reconciliation bill out of committee. Dude, yeah, you see that shit? How he's saying, oh, Trump's doing it out in the open, so therefore, it's funny too, because there's no proof of Biden doing anything. But he's like, yeah, we didn't find anything after 2 years, but that means Biden was all hidden behind the curtains, But yeah, Trump is fleecing everybody right in front of us. So therefore,
That's the congressional responsibility, isn't it?
Congress has oversight responsibility, but I think, so far as I know, the ethics are all being followed. So yes.
yeah, you see that though? You see how dude, he's kind of falling apart, bro. Oh shit. I feel like Mike Johnson is falling apart. If you look at him, yeah, look at the blinks, dude. Let's count the blinks here. All right, we're going to mute it. Just watch the blinks here. Oh my God, dude. Dude, it's like he's sending Morse code, like asking for help. I think his blinks are like a Morse code message. That's like, I'm completely underwater. I can't get this bill out of committee. I'm going to get replaced. My son's phone is going to be ringing like crazy. Once I get on the internet later tonight, please help me. Dude, oh my God, I swear that was a Morse code message. I shit you not. I shit you not. I think I recognize some of that. Yes, that was like a call for help, bro. Dude, this guy is so in over his head. Oh yeah, this guy is like as deeply weirdo evangelical as possible. This guy is so far over his head. He is so far over his head. And again, this is the problem. I don't think he can do this, right? I think Trump is in a situation because Trump is walking a tightrope, guys. Okay? With the cuts to Medicare and the cuts to Social Security, right? The looming debt ceiling, which Biden set up with Kevin McCarthy to land in 2025, the ticking clock, the fact that even his own caucus doesn't support him. Elon got beat in Wisconsin, so the threat of I'm going to use my money to win every election, they finally realized, oh shit, Elon can't save us with $30 million in an election. Because Elon was running around being like, you do what we say, or I'm going to primary all of you. And we realize, you know what? Elon doesn't have as much power as he thinks he does. Okay? So now it's going to fall apart. Now it is going to be dependent upon Mike Johnson being capable enough to get his caucus together. And I just don't think he could do it.
No more questions for you, MAGA Mike. That was MAGA Mike leaving a disastrous meeting amongst the Republican House caucus. Here's how Jake Sherman reported on it. A House Republican just exited the party meeting about the reconciliation bill for their disastrous, big, beautiful tax bill, as Donald Trump calls it, which will add like $4 to $5 trillion to the debt ceiling. This is what the MAGA Republican who left said, quote, "We are cooked." The Speaker, MAGA Mike Johnson, let this get out of control.
There it is. Dude, Speaker Mike Johnson, they are cooked, bro. They are going to be cooked.
Now, the Republican budget chair, Arrington, he claims that he has the votes for GOP's reconciliation bill today.
Nope.
But there are still 4 MAGA Republican holdouts who are saying they're going to vote no in the committee and try to kill Trump's bill in the committee, which would be a massive humiliation for MAGA Mike Johnson if that goes down today.
And that's exactly what happened. Dude, they're pretty bro. Dude, so I believe now one of the things that is I believe what's problematic is some of these guys, they want it cut even more. It is disastrous. What is up, guys? Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, you want to support independent resistance media, you know what to do. Drop that sub, hit the like button, and please share it. And we do love our members, so if you want to become a member, it's another really great way to support. Thanks again for everything, guys. I'll see you next time. Let's go.